Welcome back to the MLG Season 3 Finals, live here from Columbus, Ohio in the MLG TV Arena. And what a game we have potentially ahead of ourselves. I'm excited. US Winners Bracket Final, Team Envious versus Noble. No one expects Noble to come this far, but they have done. And yesterday they were playing just unbelievable. But today they're coming up against a completely different force. Formal and Envious, who just look so strong. The #1 seed of the event. And we just saw exactly why. Some fantastic composure and some important kills coming out from Envious.
Yeah, it definitely seems from Noble, they're sort of a streaky team on these dominations. They have these little gaps of the map where they become like so strong. You saw Slasher just turn it up there for a little while, almost dropping 30 kills on that map, but the entire team of Envy contributing. They're not going too negative, where you had Noble on the one side. I think Chino had a little bit of a rough game there on Sovereign, but you can't blame him when Formal's doing that type of stuff to you. It's tough to combat.
Look at Slash's KDR against Envy, by the way, in this key play match.
Nice.
1.76. Of course, Nameless, the key player for Team Envy, at 1.17. Plant percent, only a 10% for Slasher and a 3% for Nameless. First Blood, though, 34% for Slasher as well, 28% for Nameless. And honestly, Nameless, one of my favorite S&D players to watch. I don't know why. Ever since COD Champs, that 1v3 against Epsilon, I always love watching the way Nameless plays Search and Destroy. But coming up against Slasher, I think it's going to be pretty interesting. If Slasher can get all those first bloods that he's usually getting and play as well as he is and has been all tournament, he could potentially steal the Search and Destroy away from Envy.
Noble's a scary team, especially on a map like Warhawk. You can do a lot of things on it to randomize it a little bit, but if either of these teams want to play Warhawk well, take a note out of Most Wanted's book. They played that map pretty much as flawless as you can, pretty much handling Optic easily. When you're able to get that bomb down at B and then just rotate players through that back loading and that back white truck area, you make the round so easy on yourself on these offenses. And on the other hand, defenses, I'd like to see teams take a little bit of more risk on these plays. They just kind of sit back at the back B area, let the other team back, and try and retake. It's a very, very tough strategy to do. I understand why. There's a lot on the line here. They don't want to, get first blooded for no reason. But if you want to make something happen, you have to try and steal some defenses on S&D Warhawk.
It's interesting you say that. Go back to Most Wanted. They just seem to control the pace of the game very well. They had complete control at all times, and that's something which Noble are going to need to do. Noble are going to kick things off on the attacking side in round number
the top
1.
3 of the 5 KD record holders on this map: Sender, Chino, and Formal, with over 1.3s each. That's pretty impressive. So look for these players to be the ones to look out for on this map. Going to see probably a lot of normal B setup pushes. And now we're on board with Sender. Looks like he's the one going to slow it down a little bit, playing sort of a similar watching flank roll that Scump does for Optic. We saw him do against Most Wanted. Sort of a mid-map setup, playing it pretty slow, just feeling out Envy and what they're going to do on defense. Formal starting it off hot, realized where that player was going to be, and Formal is heating up with the snip snap.
There's no way Sender expected that. He was just casually, oh, don't worry, guys, I got the flank. Oh, wait, no, not anymore. Formal
Another one.
Piece with the sniper rifle. Where is Formal? I'm going to highlight him on the minimap, see if he's going to potentially get an angle on anybody else. Don't want to miss a potential sniping ace from Formal. Slasher, though, is pushing up. He's going to jump around the corner. There's one. Looks towards Gate. No, he didn't. There is actually going to be a play there. Just sees him as that gate does get broken. Meanwhile, Bomb Carrier in the form of Chino is pushing up, but Formal still highlighted on that minimap. He is by that white van, and I kind of want to go onto his perspective just to see if he can potentially get any more kills with his sniper.
Looks like he's going to get caught here. There's a player next to him in this barn area. He doesn't realize it, and yes, he does get flanked. Evens it up at a 2v2. Slasher is probably the best player on Noble right now at this tournament. He's just been going off pretty much every tournament, but they are getting flanked, and we realize the time is dwindling down. Nice flank from JCap to kill the bomb planter, getting that white truck area. Nice play from Cap there to realize that Noble was just taking too long to make a decision. Slasher did pick up that kill and stop Formal's sniping streak, but it didn't matter. Ran out of time. You got to get that bomb down and just do a little bit more on the map. But when Formal's getting those 2 first bloods that quickly, it's hard to make a decision when you're just down so far already.
As soon as you instantly lose a player, it's a 3 versus 4. And it's like, well, that changes
because then you're not
everything.
Sure if they're flanking, if it's just anything can happen. The map is basically opened up by Formal snipes right there.
You completely lose control of the map. Is Formal going to be sniping on the attacking side? Has he got it equipped? No, actually, the smoke grenades and the thermals coming out. Formal is actually going to see someone on that right-hand side. It's going to be Sender, and Sender actually wins that gunfight. JCap managed to get an assist there as Merc cleans up Chino. Wide post, and JCap desperately looking for Sender's going to go for the wall bang, not going to connect with anything there though, and the bomb carrier immediately goes for rotation.
Yeah, playing it pretty safe here. 3v2 situation for Noble. Nice push from Center to pick up that first kill onto Formal at that loading area, but nice rotation from Envy here. The duo of Cap and Merc have been playing together for years now. Whether on the same team or other teams, they know how each other play. They work together so well. The timing, very unlucky there. I like this route from Envy, though. They might assume that they're going to catch someone rotating out of B or just simply shooting people in the back. And yep, Merc finds the first player from Noble at B, now in a 2v2 situation. Only 25 seconds left.
There's one player left from Noble over on that side, and it is Sender. Sender picks up Merc. That's going to leave JCap all by himself in a 1 versus 2, but he needs to be careful because Miyagi could come from behind. JCap cleans up one. That's Sender. And it's just a 1 versus 1. Miyagi being very patient, 10 seconds left. He just needs to play the time here, surely. And if he peeks now to check the bomb, he should be able to pick up that kill. It's going to be there for him, and he gets it. Nice play from Miyagi.
Great patience from Miyagi right there. I feel like that's why these players are separated from some of the rest. A lot of players might have gone for that gunfight right away to try and not let a random situation happen. But Miyagi looked at the time. He realized JCap had to run all the way over to the bomb and planet. Just waited it out at the garage, peeked at the perfect time. Easy round win. Good job from Miyagi.
Very intelligent play. Now Noble back on the attacking side. And we're going to see what Noble are going to plan on doing here. Sender actually being a little bit more aggressive than he was last round, waiting to see if anyone from Envious is going to push him, but it doesn't look like they are just yet. There's a player actually, Yinzik, who decided to turn around. And Envious, interesting defensive setup there.
Yeah, definitely. Only one player just trying to spot some people at B while the other players are roaming this front A area. But Noble realizes that something's a little bit fishy and decided to rotate back out and just send 4 people on B, basically. So Sender, watching this flank, he needs to make sure that he doesn't get caught off guard by these 3 players that are going to start making a move on this left side or middle street. Noble is taking a little bit too long, in my opinion, to make a move, though. Miyagi does get the trade. Formal is right there to trade that kill, though, with the sniper once his teammate JCap died.
Slasher has a player just to his right-hand side. Hasn't seen him just yet. Of course, you can see him thanks to Oracle mode, highlighted in orange. Over by that water tower, gunfight goes on. Chino picks up Merc, and the bomb carrier now thinking about going for that plant. That is, of course, Chino. An envious play just around that corner. It was actually Sender who was trying to peek, and it's going to be Nameless left all by himself. He's going to pick up one. Nicely played. Can he find anybody else? Goes for the challenge. Nearly gets it, but not going to happen. Sender gets the kill, and that is a 4 for 2 Sender right now as well. Slash at 3 and 2. The duo really starting to heat up here in Search and Destroy Warhawk.
Yeah, both of these teams' strategies are a little bit weird. They'll sort of get aggressive on this middle map area, but not see anything peek out, and then they both just had to go back to their respective areas and playing it really slow. I think this slow pushes from Noble are going to start to catch up to them, though. Taking that long to get a bomb plant on these offenses is a little bit risky to me, but it's working out for them. They're waiting out Envy and keep getting these picks, so good job by them playing this methodical, slow style.
Immediately, you see Noble rotate as soon as the smoke grenade was called out. They're like, okay, Envious is probably going to go to A. JCap going to push up there. There is going to be a player right in front of him. He's not going to get that kill, actually. Chino with a big, big win on that one. Formal and Merc in a 2 versus 4. Bomb is down the team.
Yeah, great plays from Chino on this retake, instantly pushing up. Another kill. Will he get the ace here? Formal last one at this zigzag area, diffusing, going down from Noble right here. He's trying to get behind the player. He does get behind them.
Are you
he gets
serious?
the kill on bomb. 25 seconds left, not able to finish it, but nice play from Formal trying to get that.
Who
Imagine
does that?
That's some next level thinking right there. You're in a 1v4 situation. You have to kill the guy on bomb, otherwise the round's just going to be over. But if he was able to pick up that second kill, jump out of the window, and do some crazy stuff, that would have been interesting.
I would have just walked out. I'm sorry, that would have been it for me. That would have been play of the event. Formal just showing his incredible intelligence when it comes to this game. And I mean, you know, in hindsight, it's like, oh yeah, I mean, that's the obvious thing to do.
Yeah.
But in real time, to make that decision not to get that kill as you're running past, it's not an easy thing to do. As now Noble back on the attacking side, they do have a 3-1 advantage here in the Search and Destroy. Send at 5 and 2, really playing very strong. And look how aggressive this play from Noble is. That's actually Miyagi, who's pushed really far up on that A side, and Envy have mixed up the defensive strategy once again. Last time we saw 3 players go over towards A. This time they've kind of dedicated 2 to B, 1 watching mid-street and 1 just there to make sure no one goes to A.
Yeah, Envy, one of the only teams I've seen really rotate their strategies when it comes from map to map. Miyagi spotting up, and nice, another first pick from Chino here. That last round, he got 3 kills on the retake at A-bomb, and here he is carrying the bomb, and he gets the first kill at the guy watching the B plant. Now, watch for them to try and maybe lay down a smoke or just lay down the bomb.
I love this play as well. Miyagi on the full flank. Envy not going to expect it. It's a 4 versus 2 as well. Miyagi has complete free run. They don't even need to try and plant that bomb yet. Merc left all by himself. A 1-on-3. He's actually going to run into Miyagi now. Miyagi's going to pick up the kill. And that was just fantastic strategy from Noble.
It really was. Miyagi waited it out, waited for the rotation from Envy to go back to the 4B setup, and Miyagi, that left an opening for him to flank all the way around this back porch and bottom bake area, and was able to clean up that last kill on Merc, who had no idea where Miyagi would be coming from.
Now Envious down 4 rounds to 1. Can they turn it around here on Warhawk Search and Destroy? Of course, they have managed to pick up that first map. That Domination Sovereign went in their favor. Noble did try and mount a bit of a comeback, but Envious managed to come out strong, and Noble now just 2 rounds away in Search and Destroy from leveling up the series.
Yeah, Chino getting these first bloods the past couple of rounds here is really important. He's just opening up so many things for Noble to be able to win these rounds pretty much easily. Formal in this confrontation at this loading area. Envy going to a more traditional B push setup on their offenses. They need to win this round if they want to bring it back, but when Sender's just doing that to you, it's hard to bring it back. JCap kind of gets destroyed there, but Merc's able to trade.
Now 3 versus 3. Merc, Formal, and Nameless against Chino, Slasher, and Miyagi. Formal hasn't actually seen him. Merc does have the bomb in hand, but Noble had this kind of locked down, but Formal is going to see him rotate out, and checking as many corners as he possibly can. He's going to go for the challenge. He is going to win that gunfight on Slasher. That's big play. Merc, meanwhile, has managed to get that bomb down. That's going to leave Chino and Miyagi desperately trying to hunt for Formal. They know he's around this water tower area, but the longer he stays alive, the harder this is going to be.
Oh, nice play from Miyagi, strafing around that corner before Formal was ready. Formal was in a very good spot, but when you have anticipation like that from Miyagi, he easily gets that win.
Oh,
Nameless
wow.
taking some fire at this bottom loading area.
No.
Oh, wow, Miyagi somehow wins that. It looked like Nameless had the advantage, but Merc able to clean up. Miyagi was so one-shot right there. Nameless did so much damage. Way to hold down and be patient at that backloading steps area, helping out Merc a lot.
I thought Nameless for a minute that was going to get that 2-piece to end up the round. That would have been very nice. That sort of drop shot look underneath the van.
And then a Vector just hits you in the face and you're dead.
Yeah, it's always an anticlimactic moment in the game. But we'll see Noble now back on the attacking side. 4 rounds to 2, still in their favor. You've got Chino 6 and 5, and Miyagi 6 and 4 as well. That's Sender 6 and 4. So
I like this strategy, throwing those smokes at A to try and see and keep Envy back watching that A area. When you see smokes go down, you figure people are going to be pushing through it, but nope. Noble throws them and just it makes that instant rotation. But Envy making a quick move on this middle street. Nice play from JCap, jumping up on that rail to strafe and get that first pick on the post alley.
Oh, and the flanks come in as well. Envy completely pincing Noble. Slasher has to drop back. It's Slasher and Chino in a 2 versus 4, and Envy is completely surrounding them. Chino has picked up 1. There is another player around there though, and they are completely pinned in essentially by this smoke grenade. Can Slasher pick up this kill? This would level up the playing field and really give Noble a sigh of relief here. He peeks up. He surely has seen that. Take away the Oracle mode. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill. He needs to just back off, but at least he's managed to stay alive here.
Yeah, tough fight right there at the guy at the left car. Merc is able to take out Chino, but you really see Noble making Envy work for every single round. Although Envy got those first initial kills, they're extending the rounds. They're making Envy, making sure that they don't make mistakes. Envy has to get those first bloods, and then Noble just sort of sits together, sitting in that top antique area, able to pick up 1, and is trying to catch Envy slipping a little bit, but Envy's strong enough to realize what they are doing, and nice round from Merc there is leading the scoreboard for Envy at 7-5, 2 plants. Impressive plays from him so far.
Yeah, really impressive stuff, and now Envy is trying to come back in the Search and Destroy. They were down a couple of rounds, but Noble not able to pick up a round and force it to match point, or I should say game point. As I really want to see Merc. You put up a good point. 7 and 5 with those 2 plants. He's doing pretty much everything he possibly can do at this point. He's killing, he's planting the bomb, he's doing everything. And
this is what I like to see. Is he going to go for the plant, or are they pushing? But this player from Noble getting this flank on post. Someone needs to watch it while he's laying it down. I like this. It's a more traditional push from Envy, something they like to do. Nameless doing a great job watching over his bomb planner, Merc, right there, picking up that kill at the post area from loading. Merc in a very nice spot outside of post here after he planted. Big pick from Formal to take control of their side of the map. Now, Nameless taking some fire from the guy at post. Miyagi smart enough to realize he's going to get converged on. Nice flank from Center to pick up that kill at loading, and now 1v2 for him.
Center needs to be quick though, 20 seconds left. Has to go for the challenge immediately. There's going to be the first player. Merc cleans him up. An 8-5 Merc is going to level up this Search and Destroy on Warhawk. 4 rounds apiece. Noble, I don't know. It's not clicking again.
Envy's being much more decisive though. They're like, all right, traditional strategy, 2 smokes. Merc's going to lay it down. Formal takes control of their side of the map, gets that initial kill at the garage, and that is so important. Once Noble loses their side, their only idea left is to have Sender and Miyagi on those sort of flanks around the entire spawn or through post, and it just isn't working out. Nameless watching over Merc perfectly. Although Nameless did die, he is probably the reason they won the round. Merc was able to extend that play so much more and able to get that last kill. 3 plants now for Merc.
Look how aggressive Envy have been on the defensive side over at that B flag. Now Noble being very, very patient.
Pretty much like their whole map so far, playing extremely slow.
Really,
Miyagi
very
spotting
slow.
one at the zigzag area now, trying to go for the kill. The Envy player has no idea. Miyagi, let's see if he has the confidence to push. And yes, he does. He catches Formal, trying to make a move at this middle street. But Merc answers back. Merc just absolutely going huge for Envy.
They need to get that bomb down as soon as possible. They're going to know Envy are going to be rotating around, and there's going to be a gunfight anytime soon. It's going to be Nameless looking for the player from Noble. And that's just unfortunate timing. He's gone to the other side of that van. Of course, this is going to be a Sender. Can Sender pick up this kill? Oh, he's not going to be able to get it. He needs to manage to move around here. It's going to be Nameless. He does clean up. Nicely played. That's going to leave JCap and Merc in a 2 versus 2 now as JCap cleans up Chino. However, there's a player going all the way around the flank for Noble. It's going to be Miyagi. Miyagi's going to pick up one. Can he find the second to his left-hand side? He tries to go for the wallbang on the bomb. He's not going to be there. Sender versus Merc, a 1 versus 1. 18 seconds left. And realistically, all Sender needs to do is just play the clock.
Yeah, Merc is smart enough to realize that Sender was the player here.
Oh no!
A little bit.
Oh, that's awkward!
Sender just did the dirty on Merc right there, but it didn't really matter. Merc didn't have time to get that kill and go all the way back to the bomb. That looked a little bit fishy. Maybe Merc realized that the kills didn't really matter. He looked at the clock. It did look fishy, though. You got to give Sender props for winning that gunfight, though. That was extremely nice, especially having the patience to catch Nameless. He missed those shots at the front of the 18 right there, and then Nameless instantly tried to flank back around through the bake, but Sender was smart enough to realize that and pick him off.
Now 5-4 advantage in favor of Noble. You've got Team Envious on the attacking side. Merc with the bomb in hand. The more smoke grenades go out, and Noble
same strat.
Yeah, they haven't adapted to the strategy really. They're just gonna allow Merc to put that bomb down. You see, they are going for a full flank, but bombs down now. Really, Envy with the advantage here. 40 seconds, and it's Noble have to make the play. Merc's gonna have to just dodge some bullets. Stays alive. 3 versus 3 though. Cap and Sender do go down. Merc.
Is Merc gonna find this player being a little bit sneaky?
And no!
Oh my gosh, Slasher almost gets the turn and burn there from Merc. Formal, nice pickup on there. Gets wallbanged by Chino though. 1v2 situation for Nameless. Nice initial kill.
Nameless!
So aware on the flank. That was just a great play from him right there, knowing that both players were going to be trying to play that trade, but you can't trade when you just get destroyed.
Yeah, pretty much. Look at the reaction time.
That was nice.
As soon as he sees him, he's holding down that RT button, and a massive 1 versus 2 clutch there from Nameless. I mean, he was bottom of his team there, but he's been doing everything right. You said it in a couple of rounds ago. He died, but he set up that round for Envious to win, and now TP around 11, and it's going to be Envious on the attacking side.
Yeah, it's very beneficial for Envy to have this attacking side. Looks like they're doing sort of a left side of the map setup, trying to catch someone from Noble, trying to make a little bit too aggressive play. Looks like the players are right in front of Formal. Nice play from him. Call out from his teammate, but Miyagi's able to get that trade from the blue tarp area. Formal, and another gunfight. Slasher going huge to win that, putting the kill number in their favor.
So the problem now really is that bomb is down and not the best position. You can see Nameless on the other side of the map. And, well, that's just classic timing, really, isn't it? As soon as he looks away, is Chino going to see him, though? I think he has. He will do. He needs to pick up the kill, does so, and that's going to leave JCap now in a 1 versus 3 situation. Noble, they should know bomb is down. Actually, no, they didn't know. It wasn't down in an obvious spot as I actually originally had thought, but JCap, more than capable of doing it, but he's going to leave a little bit of lady luck on his side.
The guy at the hardware area.
Not gonna happen.
Miyagi peeks out using that little cubby area on the middle street as well. Nice setup from Noble to play those trades. You see Miyagi able to peek out and get that. Great job by them. And wow, I thought Envy was going to come back and take that, but that is huge for Noble. I don't think they had a chance in this series if they weren't able to bring this back to 1-1.
Yeah, they needed that map there. And of course, we are going to stay on Warhawk for some Blitz action. And I'm curious. I'm really curious how this series is going to pan out.
Warhawk Blitz.
I'm
Noble
curious.
looked pretty scary against Denial.
I don't know. I'm thinking, you know,
That opens it up.
if Noble can win the Search and Destroys, potentially it could be good because
Search and
Envy. I
Blitz.
think Envy are going to be so good at domination.
Yeah, I don't think Noble
That
really
it's
has a
like-
chance, especially when Formal's on point right here. And same with Merc. You saw right there, his gun skill is on point right now, winning these
crazy.
gunfights when they're at a disadvantage. So it's going to be an interesting one. Searches and Blitz is what Noble has to go for.
Exactly that. And we're going to get a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be back for game number 3, the Blitz. Don't go anywhere, guys. It's going to get very, very tense.